This time of year, we're all pretty optimistic, right? We've had a really good fall. I feel like our guys have worked really, really hard this fall, have done what we've asked of them, gotten better. And I really like the group of guys we have this fall. I like the talent that we have this spring. I think the new guys have fit in really well. And a credit to our returners. A lot of them have come back better than they were last year and better than they have been in the past. And they've worked really hard at it. And I think for us, we haven't lived up to the standard of George Fox baseball over the past 2 or 3 years. That's something we want to change this year. And we know with that standard comes responsibility and comes expectations. And that's something we take seriously, and we're hopefully going to improve on this spring. It was a wild fall for us with the ability to be around our guys longer. We went through a much more of an 8-week fall than that typical 3 or 4 week fall where it feels like a sprint. And we were able to get a lot of good work in. Our guys worked really hard at it. They showed up every day. And I think it's a testament to the group of guys we have. And they just showed up, put their head down, and worked. And for us, that was a big emphasis this fall. No matter what level you're at, winning's really hard. The margin between winning and losing, especially in college baseball, is very slim. And when you're going into something without your full complement of weapons and without your full roster, it always is going to be hard. Competitive year for us. I mean, we finished 6 games under 500, but are outscored by 15 total runs over the course of the year. So you look at the what ifs of last year, and I think having our full complement back, and Noah's a special player. I mean, he's really good, and having him back and healthy and able to do the things that he does will help take pressure off other guys. It'll help deepen our lineup. It gives us options at the back end of baseball games. It really allows us to use the guys that we have in the most effective manner, but also to take pressure off the Jeremy Sanglangs, that, take pressure off Carson Coulter, and gives us more options to score runs and win baseball games. I think as we sit here today, I think there's still a lot to be determined. I think this is a collection of arms that is very good. I think our strength will be the depth of our pitching staff. I think there's still a lot of unproven factors when it comes to the starting rotation. Just thinking of the options we have to match, to see who steps up and who rises to the occasion from all different classes. And I've told our guys since day one this year, one of our biggest strengths is going to be our strength in numbers and our depth and our ability to not have to have one guy carry at us offensively or on the mound. We have the ability to play matchups, put pressure on people, and really maximize who we are. This senior class, their journey through college baseball has been, kind of up and down, right? Their senior year of high school they missed due to COVID. And you look at this senior class and you have guys like Jeremy Sanglang, Jared Miller, who have played a lot throughout their career. Blue Ellis has been in and out of the lineup, but has gotten a lot of opportunities over the years. And then you've had guys like Ty Davis, Mason Eastman, Dylan Mell, who have bought their time and worked really hard and now have an opportunity to hopefully go out and win something this year and hopefully go out and get consistent playing time. And I think that's a testament to who they are and how hard they've worked at it. On the pitching staff side, you have the Ryan Silvers, Andrew Sutherland, Ben Wills, who, have filled different roles for us over the years. Ben has been a starter most of his career. Andrew's been a key reliever for us over the course of time, Ryan as well. And those 3 guys have done such a great job with leadership of our pitching staff this year and really have bought into, hey, this is where we can provide value, and have done that for us and contributed. And then you have guys like Jonathan Stone, who has done a little bit of everything over the years and still has the potential to continue to grow. And you see that kind of dynamic within that senior class. It's been a great class. I can't be more proud of the way they've led this group through the fall and really taken ownership of this team and trying to connect with the younger guys, meet people where they are, and really learn their stories. It's been fun to see. It's a group that they've kind of come a long way, right? And I think you look at this group as a whole with Caleb Debin, Spencer Johnson, Shoppy, Gronwald. That group has really had its ups and downs, right? There's been guys who have seen roles. There's guys who have struggled at times. There's guys who have really been up and down throughout this. And I think for them, I'm hoping this is a big year for them. I'm hoping this is a year they figure some things out, come into it, and really have that opportunity to contribute on that side. And then from our underclassmen, like, it's exciting to see how much talent. This freshman class, especially on the mound, has a chance to be really special over time. That group has shown a lot of growth over the last year. I think of all our classes, that sophomore group has really shown the most improvement top to bottom. And I think there will be some guys that play key roles. But even with some of our underclassmen, I think there's a lot of guys who on February 16th won't maybe factor in as much as they will on May 1st when we play Linfield in a midweeker, and having a much more significant role as the year goes on. You look at some of the young position players that haven't had their opportunity to shine yet, but are really building into it a little bit. Evan Belingett has a chance to be a really good baseball player. And then this freshman group, like I said, with Taylor Franklin, Grant Baskin, Tyler Soleo, Jack Galanita all on the mound, like, those guys had good falls. Some are going to take a little bit of time to reach where we need them to be, but it's a really exciting group to have and to see them work at it and develop. And then position player-wise, the Calvin Gully, Josh Wills, Ben's little brother, has done a great job this fall. So it's a really fun group to coach. And, you know, you'll see a mix of underclassmen mixing in, Ryder Edwards, Michael Singleton. There's some underclassmen who are going to play key roles for us that are going to have to grow up a little bit and be mature. Honestly, it's the most awkward thing right now because we would be full of go right now. And with us being pushed back, I'm hoping it gives our guys a better chance to get themselves back in the weight room, to get themselves ready. I'm hoping it helps prevent injuries. I'm hoping it gives us more chance to build guys up. And it's just exciting for us in general. We get to play some teams that we may never have played before, to play a UMass Boston, to play a Vassar, to play schools that typically our guys don't get to experience and teams that we don't play. I think the home game part of it is such a benefit for us. And I think across our conference, it's been a great thing for us. And when you play in a tough conference, like, it's nice to have those home non-conference games. Whether you win or lose them, that's out of your control to a degree, but to be able to have them and give yourself the best chance to do it is huge for us. And I think it hopefully contributes some better weather later in the year for us, and really excited to see what this brings. And just the new, calendar of this is so exciting for Northwest Conference schools in Division III baseball. It's a blessing or the curse of the Northwest Conference, right? Like, when you play in a conference that's as tough and top to bottom talented, as I said, as any conference in Division III baseball, one weekend's not going to make you and one weekend's not going to break you. And for us, it's about playing our best baseball in March, April, and May, and figuring out how to get ourselves prepared for what comes with that. Now, if we start off slow or start off hot, it's not going to make you or break you, right? Like last year, we left Tacoma at 2-8 in conference play, and our backs were against the wall, and we found a way to win the next 3 series to get ourselves at least in the conversation going to the last weekend. That was the story of our year last year, close games and game ones of 3-game series. If we find a way to change that a little bit, we're going to be right in the mix. I truly believe that. The combination of the guys we have, the approach they've taken this fall, I think we have a phenomenal coaching staff. I think we have a great group of kids who want to win. We have seniors who have stepped up and taken the leadership role. We have some transfers that are exciting when it comes to how they fit within this roster. We have some young guys who have really improved, and I think we have a bunch of guys who want to win baseball games and want to do something special and want this to be a team that is talked about for a long time to come. And I think that's a lot of fun.